Welcome on back, Rabble Herd, to another episode of Lone Star Wrangler football. It's the final game of the regular season. We're 7-4, and we got to play against Rice, our inner-city rival. And if we win, we wrap up the Conference USA West Division. Let's check out the standings. Southern Miss is still one game behind us. They're going to play another game next week, and we need them to lose one of the last two games on their schedule. UTSA, North Texas. Come on, Texas teams. Let's check in with the top 25. We had some big changes last week. And look at that. North Carolina is now the #1 team in the nation. They are 10-0. Just behind them is Navy. They're 9-0. And then Texas, 9-0, 99 overall. Texas, the reigning champion and 9-0, is sitting there at third place. Ole Miss at 9-1 moves into the top 5. Minnesota's back in the top 5 at 9-1. There you have the top 10 was shaking up a little bit. We got a new leader in the Heisman watch. North Carolina's in first place, and their running back, who's leading their team to a great season, is now the front runner for the Heisman. His last game, he had 41 carries, 277 yards rushing, and 4 touchdowns and a receiving touchdown. Granger McGraw's in first place for the Bernard. Check and see where he's at for the best linebacker award. He's in second place behind that same linebacker. But if Granger McGraw can manage to get another great game here as a final regular season, he might be able to jump Thompson and be in first place going into the final voting in both trophies. It's also the last home game of the regular season, which means it's senior day. We got 2 seniors on the squad. Matt O'Rourke, our punter, and Johnny Death Reynolds are starting strong safety. Here's how we match up with the Rice Owls. Kirk Herbstreit's going with us. The Owls are an 84 overall, 84 offense, 85 defense. One of the better teams in the Conference USA. Their record does not reflect their team's skill. Injury report. We're going to be without Clyde Simpsons for the rest of the regular season. He should be back for the conference title game if we make it. Let's take down our rival, our inner city rival, the Rice Owls. Let's go. Yeehaw! Let's go! And welcome to beautiful sunny Houston, Texas, and the Rice Owls have come across town to take on the Lone Star Wranglers. We'll start the game kicking off. Henry to boot it deep. Let's see how this inter-city rivalry plays out this year. Let's start this drive from the 25-yard line. And the Owl offense starts the game with a penalty. Starts to drive 5 yards further. It's 1st and 15 from the 20-yard line. And the senior on the senior day shows up to make the first tackle. It's a tackle for loss of 3. Sets up a 2nd and 18. Running back takes a handoff on the draw. Gets 5 yards. It's 3rd down and 13. Gunner Cannon brings him down after the in route. Gets him 9 yards. It's 4th and 4. Here comes the punter. Shoots, muffs the catch. Dives on it. We'll start this drive from the 33. Loses 3 yards. It's 2nd and 13. There's supposed to be a lead blocker somewhere. Ball gets knocked away. 3rd down and 13. Powell throws a dangerous pass, knocked away with contact. Senior Matt O'Rourke to punt it. Their returner muffs the punt. Let's start this drive from the 40-yard line. Owen Steele takes him down after McGraw misses the tackle. Gain of 3 on the toss to the left. McGraw forces him to throw it quick. It's offline and incomplete. 3rd down and 7. Arthur Morgan's there to take down the running back out of the flat. Loss of 2 on the play. Rice is going to have to punt again. We'll start this drive from the 31. Steamboat Sammy takes a handoff, gets 7 yards up the gut. 2nd down and 3. Powell throws up the 50-50 ball for Lee. Safety makes a great play on the ball. Comes away with the interception. Rice Owls take over at the 48-yard line. Huge run on the run to the left. 34 yards. Sets him up 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Hill Brown brings him down after a gain of 1 on the run to the right. 2nd down and 9. Running back runs it up the gut for 10 yards. It's 1st and goal from the 3. And the jet sweep gets him in the end zone. Rice scores first. It's 7-0 the Owls. Bad return there from Scoots. We'll start this drive at the 9-yard line. Powell takes a big hit on the keeper there. Gets 7 yards, 2nd and 3. Steamboat Sammy takes the handoff. Gets 3 yards up the field for a 1st down. Let's go. Sammy takes a handoff up the gut, gets 5 yards, 2nd down and 5. Big play play, Bobby Haynes takes the pass over the middle and then refuses to go down. It's a 48-yard gain for big play Bobby Haynes. Busts off a bunch of tackles, makes a great cut to get a block, sets us up 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. Powell, just before he can throw it away, gets sacked. A loss of 12 on the play. 3rd down and 22. Powell throws the pass up for Lee, but it's way too far in front of him. 4th and 22 from the 39. Matt O'Rourke comes in to punt. Short field in front of him. See if we can pin him inside the 10-yard line. Decent punt from Matt O'Rourke. They'll start this drive from the 11-yard line. The 12 gauge gets in the backfield quick. Takes down the running back for a loss of 1 on the play. It's 2nd and 11. Bill Brown takes down the running back after an 11-yard gain and a 1st down. Hit the tight end on the stop route for a gain of 8. 2nd down and 2. Another 10-yard run from the running back gets him a 1st down. And that's the end of the 1st quarter. The Owls are on top 7-0. Wrangler offense needs to find an answer. Defense has been on the field a lot. And somehow the quarterback slips by 2 tackles there. The Wrangler defense can't get the sack. 2nd and 10. Another missed tackle from McGraw. Running back gets 8 yards. It's 3rd down and 2. Quarterback throws that quick with the blitz coming. It's incomplete. 4th down and 2. We'll start this drive at the 17-yard line. Offline pass from Powell. It wasn't intercepted. 2nd and 10. Colt Winchester can't hang on to the catch through contact. Powell's 1 for 8 to start the day. 3rd down and 10. Powell can't get the pass away, gets sacked again, loss of 9. It's 4th and 19, we're going to have to punt again. Decent punt for Matt O'Rourke. Doesn't get past midfield, they'll start this drive at the 48. Oh, and the Storm Rider Steele gets the tackle for loss. Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 11. Oh, and Steele gets another tackle for loss. Back-to-back tackles for loss. Sets up 3rd down and 12. They throw it deep on 3rd and long. Sets up 1st and goal after the completion. Wrong defensive run there. And they run it to the left and nobody's there. Cuts it into the end zone for a touchdown. The Rice Owls go up 14-0. Big return for Johnny Reynolds on his senior day, 42 yards. We'll start this drive at the 39-yard line. Might have been the wrong read, but Fogarty still gets 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Powell keeps it on that read option, gets 4 yards. It's 3rd down and 3. Nowhere to go for Powell on that play. Loss of 1 on the play. It's 4th down and 4. I bet you can guess what we're doing. And Matt O'Rourke on his senior day gets the 4 yards we need for the 1st down. Let's go, Matt O'Rourke. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. He's 1 for 9 to start the day. Powell finally hits another completion, this time to Steamboat Sammy Fogarty. With a head full of steam, gets 12 yards up the field and a 1st down. Powell keeps it on the triple option, gets 2 yards, 2nd and 8. Steamboat Sammy bounces off 1 tackle, gets 2 yards up the field, 3rd down and 6. Powell throws up the ball for Moss. He can't come down with it. Instead, the safety does, and it's an interception. The Owls take over at the 15-yard line. McGraw takes down the running back after a 1-yard gain, 2nd down and 9. Reynolds takes him down after a 6-yard gain on the stop route, 3rd down and 3. What looked like a pass that was getting thrown away instead is caught by the wide receiver and nobody can catch him. He runs down the sideline for a touchdown and it's 21-0 the Rice Owls. Oh. Another big return for the senior, 48 yards, gets us past midfield. We'll start this drive at the 49 to score some points before half. Bad pass from Powell there, incomplete after the drop by the linebacker. 2nd down and 10. Powell hits Bobby Haynes on the out route, 6-yard gain, 3rd down and 4. Powell hits Fogarty out of the backfield, 4-yard gain and a 1st down. Less than a minute before half. Almost gets intercepted again. It's 2nd and 10, 41 seconds on the clock. And a drop pass from Lawless would have had the 1st down and a little bit more. So that's 3rd down and 10. Powell finally hits a perfect pass to Gammon Lee. It's a 23-yard gain. Puts us up 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Powell rolls out and then scrambles, gets 9 yards and slides out of bounds. It's 2nd and 1 from the 6-yard line. Powell keeps it on the read option, gets 4 yards. First and goal from the 2. Powell misses the handoff, then he gets tackled for the loss of 4 that he just gained. 12 seconds on the clock. It's second and goal. Powell gets the 4 back, and then another 2, and he's in the end zone. Wranglers finally on the board. It's 21-7. Rice takes a 14-point lead into halftime. It's 21. The Owls. Lone Stars got 7. We get the ball coming out of half. Still a lot of football to be played in this cross-city rivalry game. Let's see if the Wranglers offense can wake up and the defense can get some more stops. McShoot scoots up the field for 44 yards to start the half. We'll start this drive at the 43. Powell hits Corey Moss in the improvised out route. It's a first down inside Owl territory. Powell keeps it on the read option, gets 5 yards. Second and 5. Powell throws up a jump ball, the big play Bobby Haynes. Nobody comes down with it. Third down and 5. Powell gets tackled from behind before he can pitch the ball. It's only a 1-yard gain. It's 4th down and 4 from the 39. Powell hits Gamley on the slant route, 11-yard gain, and moves the sticks. Let's go Wrangler offense, keeping the drive alive. Powell keeps it on the read option, only gets 2 yards on the play. Second and 8. Robbie Lawless finally gets a catch. It's a 23-yard catch, sets us up first and goal. First and goal from the 3-yard line. Matt Henry finally gets a touchdown. I think that's his first touchdown of his career. And Lone Star cuts the lead to 7. It's the Rice Owls 21, the Wranglers 14. And Johnny Death Reynolds is there to make the tackle for loss. It's a long 2nd and 10. Buck Rhinestone gets off his block quick. 3rd down and 8. Bill Brown jumped the snap perfectly, but can't make the tackle on the quarterback before he throws it. Quarterback dumps it off to the running back, and he gets up the field for a big gain and a first down inside Wrangler territory. Morgan tackles the quarterback after a 4-yard gain on the keeper. 2nd down and 6. 7-yard gain from the running back. 1st and 10 at the 39. All start from the Owls. I knock them back 5 yards. 1st and 15. Holy cow! Johnny Death Reynolds brings the death. That's a huge sack, loss of 5, and a huge hit on the quarterback. You might have to read tomorrow's paper to remember how this game ends up. Another screen pass to the running back gets 11 yards. 3rd down and 9. Owen Steele pushes the running back out of bounds after a 4-yard gain. Sets up 4th down and 5. They're going to try a long field goal. And it's short, no good, and the offense will take over at the 34-yard line. Powell hits Corey Moss over the middle of the field, 15-yard gain and a first down. Gets knocked away, incomplete, 2nd and 10. Powell keeps it on the read option, sneaks out of the backfield and gets some blocks. It's a 14-yard gain and a first down. A dangerous pass from Powell luckily gets dropped, 2nd and 10. Powell keeps it again on the read option, gets up the field for a 16-yard gain, and it's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Powell scrambles after the rollout, gets 9 yards, 2nd and 1 from the 10-yard line. Powell's down after that tackle, looks like he's hurt. Loco Marshall might have to finish out this game. 3rd and 4 from the 13. Loco Marshall can't get the pitch away. It's 1 yard on the triple option. It's 4th down and 3. Offense stays on the field. See if Marshall can get hit a pass. Lawless drops another pass, and that's a turnover on downs. He might have been able to power into the end zone if he caught it. I think maybe he was thinking about that. Powell's got back spasm. He'll be back soon. A whole herd of Wranglers takes down the running back for a loss of 4 on the play. It's 2nd down and 14. And that 12 gauge gets another tackle for loss. Loss of 1 on the play. Sets a 3rd down and 14. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Wranglers are down 7 with 1 quarter to play. Get those 4s up. McGraw forces the running back out of bounds on the screen pass. Owl's going to have to punt. We'll start this drive inside the 40-yard line. Powell back in at quarterback. Pass was offline. 2nd and 10. Powell throws a beautiful pass to Gammon Lee, but Gammon Lee can't cut up the field without stepping out of bounds. It's a 23-yard gain. 1st and 10 inside the 20-yard line. Powell's down again after the hit on that throw. Local Marshall's coming back in. That might be the rest of the game for Powell. With a head full of steam, Steamboat Sammy Fogarty finds his way into the end zone, and the Wranglers tie the game at 21. 7 minutes on the clock. It's the last game of the season. Low-risk injury. Powell will come back in the game next drive. Running back runs it up the middle for a 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 7. Another big gain for the running back there. Been slashing us all day. Sets him up 1st and 10 inside our territory. Quarterback slings it to the tight end for a 14-yard gain and a 1st down. Rice is back on top, 28-21. Powell comes back in, playing injured. Knows this game means a lot for the team. He hits big play Bobby Haynes over the middle of the field. Bobby takes a big hit but holds on. 1st down. Powell throws it up for Moss. Gets knocked away, incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Powell throws that too far in front of Burns on the wheel route. 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Corey Motts makes a clutch catch. 14 yards and a 1st down. Moves the sticks. Let's go. Loss of 3, 2nd and 13. Powell hits Lawless on the corner route. He threads the needle on the pass, and Lawless breaks off a tackle. He's up the sideline. Sets us up 1st and goal inside the 10. Let's go Wrangler offense. And with a head full of steam, Steamboat Sammy Fogarty catches the out route, and he powers through the defense and gets in the end zone to tie the game at 28. 4.5 minutes to go. It's a tie ball game. Another big gain from the running back. Almost 20 yards. 1st and 10 from the 33. Running back takes a handoff off the gut, gets 8 yards. 2nd and 2 from the 41. Buck Rhinestone's there to take down the running back off the snaps. 3rd down and 5. Phil Brown disrupts the pass. Owls are going to have to punt. 3.5 minutes on the clock. We'll start this drive from the 23. Powell goes nowhere on the read option. Loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and 11. Oh, okay. Powell finds Robbie Lawless wide open down the field. Big gain on the play. 1st and 10 past the 50-yard line. Powell throws that pass way out of bounds. Probably a good thing. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Powell gets Gammon Lee on the drag route. 3rd down and 6 after the 4-yard gain. Powell keeps it on the read option. Only gets 4 yards. It's 4th down and 2. Big 4th down here. Powell keeps it on the read option, gets it up the middle of the field for 7 yards, and moves the sticks. Less than 2 minutes on the clock. Steamboat Sammy gets 2 yards after the handoff. 2nd down and 8. Clock's ticking. And Steamboat Sammy Fogarty makes the catch, gets it up the field for 11 yards and a 1st down inside the red zone. Less than a minute on the clock. Steamboat Sammy Fogarty cuts it up the gut for 6 yards. 2nd down and 4. Burns takes the handoff, loses a yard on the run. 8 seconds on the clock. 3rd down and 5. Powell doesn't go nowhere on that read option, but there's 2 seconds on the clock. They call a timeout, trying to ice our kicker Henry. He had a chance to make the game winner earlier this season, was short by a yard. Now he's got to make it so we can go to the championship game. The kick is up, and it's right down the middle. The clock hits zeros. The Wranglers go up 3, and it's a win for Lone Star, 31-28, and a huge second-half comeback here for the Wranglers. Wranglers were down 21-0 at one point in this game. We come back to win 31-28. We did our part. Now we need some help from UTSA or North Texas. We had 20 first downs, 416 yards of total offense. We ran it 35 times for 103 yards of rushing, 3 touchdowns on the ground. We're 17 for 37 through the air for 313 yards and a touchdown. We're 3 for 12 on 3rd downs. That's horrible. 3 for 4 on 4th downs. 83% inside the red zone. We had that one drop pass that cost us points. Luckily, it didn't cost us the game. We had 2 turnovers on the day. Powell threw 2 interceptions. Powell was 17 for 36 for 313 yards and a touchdown, 2 interceptions. He was sacked twice on the the day. In the ground game, Powell led the team in rushing with 54 yards and a touchdown. Fogarty had 42 for himself and another touchdown. And Matt Henry, the fullback, also had a touchdown. Leading us through the air, Robbie Lawless had 101 yards on 3 catches. He would have had more if he didn't drop 3 passes. Big play Bobby Haynes had 3 catches for 70 yards, including a long 48-yard catch. Our lone touchdown through the air was caught by Steamboat Sammy Fogarty. Arthur Morgan led the team in tackles. He had 8 solo and 2 of them for a loss. Owen Steele was right behind him with 5, 2 for a loss as well. We had 1 sack on the day. The senior, Johnny Death Reynolds, got a big hit on the quarterback. He also had 3 tackles for loss to go along with that. In a game where Granger McGraw needed to prove himself for the awards, he only got 1 tackle on the day. And after the win, we get 2 more commits to the team. Lance Long, a 62 overall defensive tackle, commits, and Brady Washington, a 60 overall wide receiver, commits. And look at that, folks. We have 3 finalists for awards, including Rusty Westwood for Coach of the Year, and Granger the Law McGraw is a finalist for the Best Linebacker and the Bednarik Awards. Alright, we got one thing to check after the simulations from last week. Where do we stand in the conference standings? Oh, no way! UTSA beat them. UTSA beat Southern Miss. They got a second conference loss. That means we have secured our spot in the conference title game for the Conference USA Championship. How did the game go down? What did they lose? They lost 41-36 at UTSA. That's huge. Thank you, Roadrunners. It's why you're my favorite Looney Tune. A huge upset for Southern Miss. Remember, we only lost to them because of a late missed field goal, 3 inches short going through. And after processing the next week of simulations, we get 2 more commits. Donald Crosby, a 62 overall cornerback, commits, and Josh Schneider, a 60 overall middle linebacker, commits. That does it for this episode of Lone Star Wrangler football. Next time we play in the Conference USA Championship game, we're hosting the Old Dominion Monarchs. They're 7-5, our first ever conference championship game, so don't miss it. Until then, remember folks, don't drink downstream from the herd.